Hello students, a very good morning to all. In the last video, we started with the unit 2 of your syllabus, that is periodic properties. So in continuation with our discussion to the modern periodic table, we were discussing about the groups and the periods in the periodic table. So we discussed about, in continuation with our discussion, we were discussing about that there are 18 groups present in the periodic table and there are 7 periods. First period is having just 2 elements, so this is the first period where 2 elements are there, that is hydrogen and helium. In the second period, there are 8 elements are there, which are lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, and neon, with atomic numbers from 3 to 10. And in the third period, atomic numbers varies from 11 to 18, and it starts from sodium and ends with argon. These are the noble gases. These are the first two periods. So these are the first two groups. So the first three groups are called as short periods, as they are having just 2 elements in first group, 8 elements in second period, sorry, 2 elements in the first period, 8 elements in the second period, and 8 elements in the third period itself. With the fourth period, there occurs an introduction of 10 new groups in between the first two groups and the last 6 groups. These 10 groups are called as transition elements, as they present a transition from the electropositive character of first two groups to the non-metallic, or we can say electronegative character of the these 6 groups. So there occurs a transition from electropositive character to electronegative character. So these are called as transition elements. The elements present in all these 10 groups are called as transition elements. So this is a fourth period. Here in 3D, this is also called as 3D series because filling of 3D subshell is there with the as we move from left to right in this period. With if we talk about these 10 groups, and this is the fifth period which also contains 18 elements. Sixth period also contains 18 elements, except for that in the sixth and seventh period both contains 18 elements, except for that after lanthanum and actinium there occurs 14 more elements which are placed just below the periodic table separately. This is because here in these two periods, or we can say in these 14 short groups, there occurs a filling of 4f subshell and 5f subshell respectively as we move from left to right. So these are placed separately based upon their properties. So atomic number for these two periods varies from 58 to 71. These elements are called as lanthanides, as they exist in the periodic table after lanthanum, as lanthanum is having atomic number of 57. Here the atomic number varies from 58 to 71, from cerium to lutetium, and for actinides the atomic number varies from 90 to 103, that is from thorium to lawrencium. So these are called as lanthanides and these are called as actinides. Lanthanoids or actinoids, both can be used. We can also use lanthanoids or we can use lanthanides. So there are 7 periods and there are 18 groups in the periodic table. These 18 groups are, this is the first group, this is the second group, these are the 10 groups which belong to the transition metal category, transition elements category, and the last 6 groups. Here, this is the first, the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th group, and from 13th to 18th group, these are the elements with non-metallic character. And in the last group, noble gases have been placed which are very less reactive, or we can say which are unreactive in comparison to other elements of the periodic table. So this is all about the groups and periods of the modern periodic table. Next we have blocks. The whole periodic table has been divided into 4 blocks. The first 2 groups are considered to be part of the S block. They are called as S block elements because the filling of the outer electronic configuration of the elements belonging to these two groups is the last electrons in these groups enter in the S subshell, that is the outer electronic configuration is NS122. The outer electronic configuration has been written here for the S block elements. The outer electronic configuration is NS122. So it consists of two groups, group 1 and group 2. Group 1 are called as alkali metals, for which outer electronic configuration is NS1. Group 2 are the alkaline earth metals, for which outer electronic configuration is NS2, where N is the principal quantum number. So here N is the period number or the principal quantum number. So for first group, outer electronic configuration is NS1. For the first element is it is 1s1, 2s1 for lithium, 3s1 for sodium, 4s1 for potassium, 5s1 for rubidium, 6s1 for cesium, and 7s1 for francium. So this is how it is done. And outer electronic configuration of the second group is NS2. Now we come to the last 6 groups, which are called as p block elements, because filling of p subshell is there. When we talk about these last six groups, filling of p subshell starts with the 13th group and it ends at the group 18. So for 13th group, the outer electronic configuration is NP1, and for 14th group it is NP2, for 15th group NP3, for 16th group it is NP4, for 17th group it is NP5, and in the 18th group the NP subshell is completely filled. Here N represents again the principal quantum number and also the period number. So the general electronic configuration for p block elements is NS2 NP126, as electrons in the p subshell varies from 1 to 6. Next we have D block elements, which are present in between the S block and the P block elements. So they represent a transition from, they are also called as transition elements, as they represent a transition from electropositive character to electronegative character. So these, starting from the third group to the 12th group, these 10 groups present in between the S block and the P block elements are called as transition elements, and these are called as D block elements. So these D block elements, they have the general electronic configuration of N-1D 1 to 10. Here the filling of penultimate shell is there, filling of penultimate shell. That means the last shell, this is the last shell, and the shell just before the last shell is called as penultimate shell. So here the filling of N-1D subshell is there, and general electronic configuration is N-1D 1 to 10 and NS 1 to 2. So here N represents the principal quantum number or the period number, as we have already discussed that in the third period, in the fourth period, the filling of 3D series, 3D subshell takes place, and in the fifth period, filling of 4D series takes place, and so on. So it consists of groups from group 3 to group 12. Based upon that, if N is equal to 3, if N-1 is equal to 3 actually, it is called as 3D series. For N is equal to 5, it is called as 4D series. That means the period number is 1 bigger than the series number. So the first transition series is called as 3D series, wherein atomic number varies from 21 to 30. That means scandium to zinc. Second transition series, or we can say, which belongs to the fifth period. Here atomic number varies from 39 to 48. It starts with yttrium and it ends with cadmium. The last, in the sixth period, there is the filling of 5D subshell. That means first electron enters into lanthanum, and after that there occurs 14 elements which are placed just below the periodic table. They are part of F block because filling of 4F subshell takes place based upon the energy level diagram. Then there is a gap in the atomic number, and then from hafnium with atomic number 72 to atomic number 80, that is for mercury, takes place. So these are the 10 elements which where filling of 5D subshell takes place, and this is called as 5D series. And next we have 6D series, from which actinides, which the 14 elements coming after actinium have been placed here just below the lanthanoids. These are having atomic numbers from thorium to lawrencium. So it is having atomic number. This 60 series is having atomic numbers from 89. There is a gap. Then from 104 to 112, that is from actinium to CN. So these are the elements which are a part of all the D block elements, and these are part of all the 4D series, 4 series of where D subshells are filled, that is 3D series, 4D series, 5D series and 6D series. Here in case of 6D series, this is not much studied as most of the elements are radioactive and have recently been discovered. So not much studies have been available on the elements present in the 6D series, that is in the last period. But apart from this, above 3 series, that is 3D series, 4D series and 5D series, have been much studied, and many properties have been evaluated for these series. Now we come to the F block. We have already discussed what is F block, the 14 small groups placed just below the periodic table. The elements occurring after 14 elements occurring after lanthanum and actinium are placed in two periods, that is that those are called as actinides and the lanthanides, with a general electronic configuration of n-2 f 1 to 14, n-1 d 0 to 1 and ns2. So these are the two series, lanthanides or lanthanoids. These are from 58 to 71, that is cerium to lutetium, and actinides are from atomic number 90 to 103, that is thorium to lawrencium. These are also called as inner transition elements. So these F block elements are also called as inner transition elements because these are present as transition between the transition elements. So these are called as inner transition elements, as D block elements are called as transition elements, and these F block elements are present as transition in between the transition elements. So these are called as inner transition elements. So this is all about how the modern periodic table has been divided into groups, periods and the blocks. Here one interesting fact is that if we talk about the S block elements, the maximum capacity of s orbital is of 2 electrons. So that means s subshell is of 2 electrons. Maximum capacity for s subshell is 2. So that means 2 groups are there. And for D it is 10. For D subshell there are 5 orbitals. That means maximum of 10 electrons can be added to those 5 orbitals. So there are 10 groups. And for P subshell maximum capacity is 6 electrons. So there are 6 groups which are part of the P block, and in case of F block elements there are 14 electrons which can be added. That means there are 7 orbitals which are part of the F block, which are the part of the S subshell. So total of 14 electrons can be added. So there are 14 small groups which belong to the F block of the periodic table. So this is all about the periodic table, how these have been divided, how the modern periodic table has been divided into periods. There are 7 periods which are the horizontal lines, and there are 18 groups which are the vertical lines, and there are 2 small periods placed just below the periodic table, or we can say 14 short groups are placed below the periodic table. Those are called as F block elements. So now we come to mnemonics for learning elements of periodic table. We'll do it block wise. So mnemonics for learning the periodic table is very important, as direct learning of the elements of the periodic table in the sequence or in the increasing order of their atomic numbers is very difficult. So what we do is we create mnemonics, which makes the learning very easy. So we'll do these mnemonics. I have created these mnemonics group wise. So for the first groups, the elements are hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, and cesium. So these are the symbols of these elements. This hydrogen belongs to the first period and cesium belongs to the last period, that is sixth. And there is one more element, that is francium, which belongs to the seventh period. So these are the symbols, and we have already discussed about the magic numbers. So when we add these magic number, we'll get the next element of the group which we are talking about. So here the magic numbers which work for the S block are 2, 8, 8, 18, 18 and 32. So here if we add 2 in atomic number of hydrogen, we'll get atomic number of lithium, then we add 8, we'll get sodium, then we add 8, we'll get potassium, then 18 will be added, we'll get rubidium, and similarly. So this is the magic number series for S block elements. So this is valid for both the group 1 and group 2. So let us see what is the mnemonic for this group. So these are the symbols of these elements which have been written here. H represents hydrogen, lithium represents, Li represents lithium, Na represents sodium. So these symbols you are to memorize. There is no shortcut for the memorizing these symbols. So now the sequence, that these are a part of one group, and what is a sequence, that can be learned in a way that we can create a mnemonic. So mnemonics for this group is, here one girl named Helena, who is a Mohammedan girl, she's praying to God. So we remember it in a way, Helena. So all three elements make the name Helena. Ki stands for potassium, that is K. Ki, rub, say stands for cesium. Faryad stands for Fr, that is francium. So we can memorize it in a way, Helena ki rab se faryad. That means hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium and francium. Now at present you will be finding it difficult at how to memorize it, but once you say it loud, say the mnemonics 5-6 times, you repeat this in your mind, then you will be able to memorize it. Helena ki rab se faryad. So this is for group 1. We shift to group 2. Group 2 elements are beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium and radium. These are the symbols and these are the corresponding atomic numbers. Magic numbers are going to be the same as we discussed for group 1. So for mnemonics for this is beta, Be, beta, mange, mange for Mg, car, scooter, scooter for strontium. Then we have barium and Baap, Razi. So mnemonics is beta, mange, car, scooter, Baap, Razi. So a son is demanding from his father conveyances, that means, and his dad is agreeing to his demands. So this is a mnemonic, that is beta, mange, car, scooter, Baap, Razi. Beta, mange, car, scooter, Baap, Razi. So this is a mnemonics for second group. Now we shift to P block elements. We'll start with group 13 and P block starts from group 13 and it ends with group 18. So we'll try to learn the mnemonics for all the 6 groups of P block elements. So here these are the first group of P block, that is group 13. Elements are boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium and nihonium. This is the recently discovered element, nihonium. These are the magic number corresponding to P block. These are valid for all the P block. Here you can memorize the magic numbers group wise, for S block differently, for P block, and then for D block, and then F for F block. F blocks are different for those you are not required to memorize the magic numbers. They are simply from 58 to some 70s, and then from 90s to some 100s. So mnemonics for group 13 is, as these are the symbols. So this is also called, I call it as vegetable group. So there are the names of all the vegetables, that is bangan, aloo, gajar, bangan for boron, aluminium for aloo, gallium, gajar, indium, in, TL, thali, nahi. So nihonium for nahi, bangan, aloo, gajar, in, thali, nahi. B for bangan, AL for aloo, GA for gajar, in, thali, TL for thali, nahi. So this is how you can memorize the sequence for group 13. Now we shift to group 14. Group 14 is the carbon family, as the first element is carbon. Here, this is the religious group. I call it as religious group because here we are talking about some religious person, some Sant Prabhu. So it can be memorized as Kasi, that means Kashi, Gaye, Sant, Prabhu, Phool Leke. Last element is Flerovium. This is the recently discovered element. So Kasi, Gaye, GE for Gaye, SN for Sant. SN is a symbol for stannous, that is tin. Lead has a symbol which is different from his name. The other name for lead is plumbum, for which symbol is Pb. Kasi, Gaye, Sant, Prabhu, Phool Leke. So this you can memorize like this. Next we have nitrogen family. So here two friends are discussing about the results, and Moscow, and actually the two friends are, one of them is named as Moscow. So the other friend is telling Moscow that na paas sab bakwas. So these are the symbols for this group. N for na, P for pass, PAS, these have been combined in pass, na pass. SB for sub, antimony again has a different symbol, different from name. So na pass, sub, bakwas, BI for bakwas, Moscow. So he is telling Moscow that if we are not getting pass, then everything is bakwas. So that means na pass, that makes na pass, sub bakwas, Moscow. Next we have group 16, which is also called as chalcogenides or chalcogens. So this is also called as oxygen family. So here the last element is livermorium. So this is related to the fats which we feed to liver. So this I have created as O for O, S for samaj, say, TE for tail, PO polonium for pilau, liver for liver को. O समझ से तेल पिलाओ liver को, otherwise you will be in a bad situation. So the mnemonics is O समझ से तेल पिलाओ liver को. Next we have group 17. For group 17, these are the elements. These are also called as halogens. So here this is all about a bride getting dressed. So this group's mnemonics for this group is fancy cloth bride invites attention. F for fancy, CL for cloth, BR for bride, I for invite, AT and TS have been combined in the form of attention. AT, 10 is sign tension. So it makes fancy cloth bride invites attention. Next we have the halogen family. First element is helium, last element is organism, and the mnemonic says like he never arrives, he for helium, NE for never, AR for arrives, kar, zero, run, out, kar, KR for kar, xenon, XE, zero, run out is R and OG. So he never arrives, kar, zero, run out. So these are very simple mnemonics through which you can learn the periodic table. So so far we have done the S block and P block. Next we switch to D block elements. These D block elements can be memorized in the form of period, also in the form of series we can say, or in the form of groups. So I have arranged the mnemonics in the form of groups. here. So we are talking about the first group of the D block elements, that is group 3. Here the elements are, there are 4 elements in each group. This is a magic number for the first series, that is 18, 18, 32, and from the next group of the D block elements there occurs the introduction of F block elements. So here magic number changes from here, which is valid for the whole D block except for the first group, that is 18, 32, 32. Here we add 18 to 22, we'll get 40 for zirconium, and then we'll add 32 to 40 makes 72, and then we add 32 to 72, we'll get 104. So there are 4 periods and 10 groups are there which belongs to D block. So we are starting with the first group. Here the elements are scandium, yttrium, lanthanum and actinium, and it can be memorized as scooter, Yamaha, Lao, Ek. So someone is demanding for Yamaha scooter, Yamaha, Lao, Ek. Here the mnemonics has been written in green color. For the next group, the elements are titanium, symbol is Ti, zirconium, Zr, hafnium, symbol is Hf, and rutherfordium, symbol is Rf. So this is a group for T lovers. So that mnemonics is T, Zara, half, roughly. So one person is saying this to other that I'll take T, roughly, half. So T, Zara, half, roughly. Next group is fifth group, which starts with vanadium and ends with dubnium. So vanadium, niobium, tantalum and dubnium. So the mnemonics is wo nawab the dabba. Here dabba stands for dubnium. Here we have based this mnemonics on a slang that we use dabba for a person who is dumb. So we can also say wo nawab the dumb. DB for dumb. Wo nawab the dumb. Vanadium, niobium, tantalum and dubnium. So next group is group 6, which starts from chromium and ends with seaborgium. So it is having, its mnemonic is having an additional word play. So apart from that, the next 4 words are for represents the elements. Play, karo for chromium, Mola wala song. So here someone is demanding from the music system to play, for her to play Mola wala song. So this is play, karo, chromium, Mola for molybdenum, tungsten for wala as its symbol is W, song for seaborgium, that is Sg. Next is manganese, technetium, rhenium and borium. So mnemonics is man tak re bharat. That means man tak re bharat. So this represents our love for our country, that is love for our Bharat. Next group is iron, which is having symbol of Fe, ruthenium, osmium, hassium. So mnemonics for this is for some that friend, everyone has such one friend who gets angry very fast, छोटी छोटी बातों पे जो रूठ जाए. So this is for that friend. फिर रूठी उसको हंसाओ. That is Fe, फिर Ru रूठी उसको Os हंसाओ, Hs. Next we have ninth group, cobalt, rhodium, iridium, meitnerium. It can be learned as कौन रहेगा Ireland में. So this is called as Ireland group. कौन रहेगा, RH for रहेगा, Ireland, IR, May for meitnerium. Next we have nickel group, that is group 10, which is having nickel, palladium, platinum and tungstenium. So here one friend, again a friend is giving telling his other friend that नहीं पढ़ोगे पिटोगे दोस्त. नहीं for nickel, Ni, पढ़ोगे PD, पिटोगे PT, platinum, drum stadium for Dost, DS. Next we have group 11, which is having copper, silver, gold, and strontium. Silver is having other name, that is Argentine, and gold is aurum. So for copper it is Kon, Aage, Aya, Rangne. So this is how we celebrate Holi. Uh, this is this mnemonics is based upon our Holi celebration. So it says Kon, Aage, Aya, Rangne. So someone has put color on someone. So this is kind of so that someone wants to know that who has colored in. So he is saying Kon, Aage, Aya, Rangne. Next we have the last group of the D block, that is zinc, cadmium, mercury, and copernicium. So for this group, mnemonics is Zini, Canada, hoga kahan. So someone wants to know that where is Zini. So someone has told him that Zini is in Canada. But again he is asking, but Canada mein kahan? So he is saying it like this, Zini, Canada, hoga kahan. So this is the 12th group, that is. So with this we have done the mnemonics for S block, P block, and D block. For F block, uh, for now this thing is sufficient for you, that what is F block, why these have been placed at the bottom of the periodic table, why these have not been included in here in the 6th and 7th period, and variation from which atomic number to which are lanthanides, and from which to which are actinides, and lanthanide starts from which element and ends with what element, why are they called as lanthanides and why are they called as actinides. So this is at this point for BSc first year, first semester, this knowledge is sufficient for you for F block. In the second year, in your second year, that is your 4th semester, will be doing details about F block. There will be learning about the mnemonics for F block. So that is it for this lecture. Here we have learned the periodic table except for the F block elements, and we have discussed about the groups, periods, and blocks of the periodic table. So that is it for today. I hope you have found it interesting. So that is it. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of the day.